Finally, I'm reviewing some from the 90s and from Hong Kong again. Hard Boiled from 1992, directed by John Woo. So, two Hong Kong police officers, Inspector Tequila Huenyo Yang, played by Chow Yun Fat, and his colleague, Benny Mack, played by Bowie Lam, are just talking business, when all of a sudden a bunch of gangsters shoot up the tea house and one of the guys mortally wound Benny. As revenge, Tequila shoots the guy who shot Ben, but his commanding officer, Pang, played by Philip Chan, is pissed off at Tequila because he needed the guy who shot Benny as a witness. Oh, and the director, John Woo, also makes an appearance, playing the owner of the jazz club that Tequila frequents, and even plays at sometimes. Hey, as the son of a jazz saxophonist, this movie's got my vote. So, in summary, there's this whole gang war between these two guys, Uncle Hoy, played by Kwan Hoi Sung, and Johnny Wong, played by Anthony Wong. So an undercover cop named Alan, played by Tony Leung Chi Hua, kills an associate of Johnny Wong for betraying Uncle Hoy. Oh, and Tequila has a girlfriend. Just because. At least she does something, but we'll get to her later. While Tequila tries to get answers out of Alan, he beats him up, and Johnny tries to shoot Tequila, but Alan's like, hey, it's not the right time, there's people around. And more or less, let's just say, Alan becomes a traitor to the Hoy gang. Hoy and Johnny meet up, where the latter allows Alan to shoot him in the chest to save his men, but Alan shoots them anyway. Tequila arrives and shoots the place up. Alan tries to shoot him, but he ultimately spares him. I have one question. How did John Woo not blow his budget? Because what I found on Wikipedia, he only spent 4.5 million US dollars. How? Also, a little trivia. John Woo based his movies off the Bullets and the Dirty Harrys of here in the United States. That's cool. After a little bit of searching, Tequila finds Alan on a sailboat and tries to get answers out of him when the rest of Hoy's gang attack him. A little while later, one of Wong's lieutenants, Foxy, played by Stephen Tung, is brutally beaten up, and before he passes out from his wounds, tells Tequila that their armory, because they're gun smugglers, is under a hospital. This hospital is where we spend the rest of the movie at. While Alan and Tequila try to find the armory that the villains are hiding under the hospital, Foxy tries to escape, but is fatally slit by one of the bad guys, Mad Dog, played by Philip Kwok. Eventually, Alan and Tequila meet up with Mad Dog, but Alan, what supposedly thinks is sacrificing himself to save Tequila so he could rescue babies. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the bad guys are planning to blow up the hospital, so he, another police officer, who also apparently is his girlfriend, as I mentioned earlier, Teresa Chang, played by Teresa Mo, are trying to evacuate the hospital. Once the bombs explode, everything goes to crap from there. Mad Dog turns on Wong and gets killed, and there's an unbroken 3-minute shot of Alan and Tequila just kicking ass. Fortunately, everyone manages to get out safe, but unfortunately, Wong holds Alan at gunpoint and forces Tequila to humiliate himself. Alan distracts Wong long enough, but he gets shot in the chest. But this gives Tequila an opportunity to shoot Johnny in the eye, killing him. Later, it's revealed that Alan has survived the ordeal and that Tang and Tequila have burned his personnel file so that he can leave Hong Kong and start a new life. Overall, I just love this movie. Overall, I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. Check it out if you can. It's pretty great.